Hello once again, YouTube. This is Pilsy74 bringing you another game of Assassin's Creed Revelations. This time playing Steal the Artifact in Castle Gandolfo. So first things first, I go get me an artifact. There's no one else around, and the other artifact is still there, and still there, and still there, and still there, and why isn't anyone finally? 22 seconds in, someone else got an artifact. I don't know what's going on here. As is my usual MO in these type of games, where you're trying to keep away, I find myself a moving blend group. Steal the artifact, of course, as opposed to corruption. You get points for being hidden, as opposed to being exposed. So you kind of want to stay hidden for as long as possible. And look, there's a friend. My friend likes headbutts. Odd friends I have. So I go over here, and I go in here, and instead of running, I decide to just go into the blend group. I could have gone on the bench, and maybe that would have been a better move. But this is kind of odd. So she comes in, and she goes there, and I figure, you know what, I don't know if she's looking for me, so I mute her, and she runs away. And at this point, I should have just left also. But my buddy who I had stunned just decided to come back and track me down and kill me. What can you really do? So, spawn in, wait for the contracts to come up, and decide whether I'm going to go for revenge or not. There's only 5 people in this lobby. And you'll see Courtesan had more people on her than the Corsair did anyway, so I'm going to go for her. And, you know, it's revenge anyway, so which is really what you want to do. Because usually that person will have less people on them, fewer people. So this is kind of weird. So I'm walking here, and I don't know if the knight was a player, but she just threw her smoke. And I took the kill. I guess the knight was a player since I poached the kill. So it was really kind of weird how he was acting. He was just, oh, I'll just stand around and look. And already there's someone behind me, and I'm thinking it's probably the knight. Because he was just really around that corner, and then I look and no, it's Thespian. Except she stops and I derp and I use my smoke bomb and I get the hell out of there. So, go in and do the little artifact assault move, which is go on the chandelier and go out the chase breaker, jump across, screw this up. What can you do? And then go up, run past a pursuer, and then someone tried to shoot me. And they failed, but so did I. Used my mute too late. Get killed. Too common. Too common with mute. They have a wait time with mute that really you don't expect, but it's about a half second, and you can't. Your mute won't work until that half second's up, until that circle disappears. So I go up here. And it's pretty damn obvious that she's in there. So I'm just really looking around on the ground for a tripwire bomb, and I don't see one. And that was a ridiculously easy kill. So I spawn in, got my revenge. Don't really know where to go. Don't want to go back there. So once again, find the moving blend group. And get it. Watch what happens here. They all get stuck back there. So I'm in this moving blend group with a blended person, and they get stuck. And that really kind of sucked. So I see him, and I just stop. And I said, you know what? I think I'll just corner stun him. That's what I do. And then I get out of there. So I go through here, go through the chase breaker, go down here, go through this chase breaker, and then go across. I figure I probably, people probably see me, but the chase things hadn't come on. So here's the courtesan coming right at me. Get her. And there is the renegade, and he's gone too. And this is why you don't shoot people and steal the artifact. So you'll notice who shot me. The knight shot me. And his name is Jacob Kill You. What a great name. And you'll notice when my contracts come up, who has the artifact? Give you a hint. It's not the knight. It's the courtesan who had been the first person I'd stunned, who was able to get up and get the artifact after the knight shot me. This is kind of funny though. She jumps down. I'm right there. Sure, I'll take the artifact back. Thanks for handing it to me. Appreciate it. So I once again find a moving blend group, and I decide to go along with their ideals and just be along with them. And I have forearming, and there's obviously one of them, and the courtesan pushes him aside, and I decide to naked stun her, and then stun him, and then stun the person that shot me. Seriously, gun in this kind of game mode is just ridiculously bad. Just a bad idea. You know, especially, I just stunned 2 people, one of which was about to get up and was out of my smoke already. So why in the world would you use a gun? Because you know you're not going to get the artifact. Yeah, logic. And I think I'll just stun you again.
Done.
That's for using the gun. And whoa, look at that. Look out, look out, look out. Get through the chase breaker. And get the hell out of there. There are way too many of them. And meanwhile, there's only one on me. So I have a sneaking suspicion that the other artifact carrier was close to me. I don't know why I didn't go there. Maybe because they were going back the way I came. So I decided instead to hang out in this blend group, which is a very common one to hang out in. You know, right by two chase breakers and the hay bale, and you can, you know, once you start hearing whispers, you can really see what's going on when they come up the stairs. So right there, courtesan and renegade and thespian. So I figured the courtesan probably had the other artifact, and then I stunned the NPC, and she came at me, and I stunned her too. And then I notice I have 13 seconds left. I say there's no way in hell that I'm gonna get killed before I drop the artifact. And I get the new best streak, and I hop out, and I hop across, and had the artifact for 2 minutes. Get the extra 400 point bonus. Apparently there was someone pretty much right behind me because they got the artifact pretty quickly. So right now there's no one, no contracts. I go into the middle of the map and just wait for someone to show up. There's Thespian. I see the renegade running at her too, but they're both over here apparently. The courtesan has the other contract, has the other artifact. Sorry. So they're both over here, and the renegade decides to run past me. Like that's going to do you any good, because you'll see what happens here. So she's in this group, and she's one of them, and she throws her smoke and stuns, and the renegade leaves. Luckily for me, she decides to stun the sentinel, and I get the kill and poach it from the renegade who had run past me before. Notice now I'm over 8,000, doing pretty well. So once again, I'm back here. There are 2 copies of me on the bench, and now there are 2 of me in the blend group. So if someone comes in, the only thing I don't like about this, it's pretty obvious if someone's coming in straight looking through that door, I'm going to be the only one in that line of sight. So I think I'm being pretty obvious. And the funny thing happens here is that I start getting proximity bonuses, and I don't see anyone. So they must be all down there somewhere. So I decide to sit down with my 2 copies, making it much harder for anyone to detect me. And I'm still getting pretty nice proximity bonuses. And finally someone shows up, and stupidly I use both of my abilities, which I really did not have to do. And I could have, there was the thespian right there, could have gotten her too, but I decided instead to run for it because there was someone else there. So I get out of dodge. Don't want to go that way because there was someone there. You gotta have to really be careful in the castle because it's very easy to get cut off. And it's such a small map, it's very easy to be flanked. So, go up. Hey look, it's a blend group with 3 other copies of me. So that's where I go. One of them I think wanders off. So, there's Thespian right behind me. He's got the best streak because I had a lot of proximity bonuses, and I'm still getting them. And you know, I got about 20 seconds left here in this streak, and I see her still there. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm about to reset. Now watch this. Everyone comes running past me. The other artifact holder must have been that renegade. So I just run away, go that way, and I just basically stand here. I mean, there's no reason to do much. So I throw the smoke, try for the stun, didn't work. I stole the artifact again. So I have a really nice streak there, almost 1,700 points, and I'm over 10,005, which is, I believe, already over my high score for the mode. So she's right there. There's 10 seconds left. She's right there. I go this way. I see who she is. So I lock the knight, I do the wrong one, then the courtesan, who is the other holder, goes past me, and I kill her right at the end. I get the last carrier bonus, and that's the game. And my new high score for Steal the Artifact is 10,885. Beating my old high score by about 500, a little bit more. Obviously quite pleased with this game. And I'm probably going to stop playing Steal the Artifact for a little bit while I try to up my other scores. And I've actually been playing Chest Capture lately, so that's going to be a video pretty soon too. And that's it. As always, here are my scores. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.